And now, CCW News presents Holy Crap, This Is Actually Happening! Sideshows, Airbags, and Missteps Edition, May 20th, 2024. I'm Chuck U. Farley. The big news this week is the release of the Durham report, which ruined Rachel Maddow's day. The long-awaited report that frankly took so long we forgot about just confirmed what we knew from the beginning. The Obama-Biden-Clinton cabal colluded with the wholly corrupt FBI to defame Trump with completely fabricated Russian nonsense because they were afraid he might expose the fact that the FBI was colluding with the DNC. The FBI responded by saying, "Oopsie-doodle, my bad, won't happen again, carry on." The Bureau then retired the word treason and replaced it with missteps, with the full support of the state-run media. I swear, I am not making this up. Carrol Bernstein, who gets paid to call anything more serious than a stub toe worse than Watergate, has been notably silent about this actual multi-level conspiracy that makes Watergate look like a kiddie pool. In further exonerating Trump news, after finding President Trump innocent of E. Jean Fruit Loops McGee's charges, which she literally plagiarized from an episode of Law & Order, the jury did find him guilty of agreeing with them that she's lying and ordered him to pay her $5 million for defaming her by saying he didn't do what the jury agreed he didn't do. I swear, I am not making this up. Remember, this woman is on video saying rape is sexy and telling jokes about it. No, I'm not making this up either. The jury then held themselves in contempt of court for agreeing with themselves and charged Trump another $1.5 million for being right again. Trump then went on to a town hall hosted by CNN where we would love to report on what he said, but predictably, Caitlin Collins wouldn't shut up long enough for the man to get a full sentence out. During the 60-minute town hall, she interrupted him no fewer than 101 times. She continually tried to fact-check him with rhetoric that couldn't pass a quick fact-check and badgered him until he finally said she was a nasty person, which she is. Given precedent, Collins plans to file a lawsuit in New York City against Trump where she'll be awarded several $1 million for being so completely humiliated by her own incompetence. On the topic of blowhards, experts cite that 6.8 million vehicles from manufacturers like Chevy, Ford, Porsche, Hyundai, and Kia may have faulty airbags from manufacturer ARC. The airbags are known to explode with the velocity of a hand grenade, sending metal shrapnel throughout the cabin and have already killed 2 motorists. Much like Congress, these airbags literally perform only the opposite of their single job. ARC denies the allegations and has made no plans for a massive recall, despite calls to do so from the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration. Consumers are calling for other dangerous airbags to be added to the recall list, including Joy Reid, Rachel Maddow, and Keith Olbermann. Speaking of shrapnel, the wholly corrupt military-industrial complex, which believes that taxpayers are so stupid they can't recognize their shenanigans, says they discovered an accounting error in one of their multi-billion-dollar handouts to Ukraine. In layman's terms, the $3 billion of our weapons and war vehicles were listed at replacement value, the proper and global accounting practice, so they fixed it by instead listing them at cost, which they assert freed up more of our tax dollars to fund their war in Ukraine. This, they say, is something to celebrate, even though we, the taxpayers, will still have to pay current replacement value to replace all of our forcibly donated equipment, as well as the extra money they, freed up. In other war games, the UK's National Crime Agency has arrested a man for using 3D printers to create an arsenal. The operation used the printers to create parts that turn blank-firing guns into deadly weapons, a common process in the States known as Baldwinning. New York Congressman George Santos is rightly under fire from his own Republican Party because he lied about his college degree, lied about his past jobs, lied about his real estate investments, lied about his genealogy, and defrauded voters by laundering money through his fake businesses. He's also oddly under fire from the Democrats, the party wholly behind Joe Biden, who lied about his college degree, lied about his past jobs, lied about his real estate investments, lied about his genealogy, and is still defrauding voters by laundering money through his family, fake businesses, and proxy wars. Speaking of ridiculous sideshows, that's the exact moniker the lapdog press has given the surge of destruction, looting, and violence in Oakland. The California Bay City, which proudly defunded the police in the midst of record-breaking street violence, is getting exactly what they paid for. Meanwhile, on the rainbow side of crazy, the group that is totally not composed of violently insane groomers offers what they call Build a Queer Kits to children, which include gay literature, condoms, makeup, chest binders, tucking tape, prosthetic penises, and for unknown reasons, cute socks. The site offers tips for how to hide your purchase from your parents, as well as a program to help pay for private flights with volunteer pilots so that children may go to a state willing to mutilate their genitals and addict them to a lifetime of expensive hormones. Good God, I wish I were making this up. For CCW News, this has been Holy Crap, This Is Actually Happening. I'm Chuck U. Farley. Good night, and may God help us.